Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of 2 for the Pokemon Master Challenge. Here we got the ID numbers for part 2. I know it's a lot, but to be honest, part 2 does include a lot of different games. So let's just hop straight into it. Welcome to part 2, baby! Galar until the rest. Here we go. 2023 was when I also very adamantly worked on this. Yes, I worked on... I like how I was able to balance these two. But if I was doing the APR channel as well, I would not have been able to do that. Thankfully, I had a little bit of an opening to finish up Paldea last year. And that was all I needed. And also technically this game as well. Because of a special Pokemon that I despise. But I also went about it the wrong way. And it's called Alchemy. But I'll get there when we get to Alchemy's forms. Not the Alchemy in this one. Wow. It was an on and off thing. That's why you see different dates. November and September. So it was November and September. It seems to be the months when I was very much working on this. Yeah, I don't really see an October in here. October, there you are. But to be honest, it is a lot of work to play a Pokemon game, so it is easier to do it at the beginning and at the end. But I technically caught everyone over the course of my journey. Also, I live in the Netherlands, which makes this whole thing look really weird. Because we go day, month, year. As in, it is the 11th of the 26th or 29th month. So it's kind of weird to see it in that sense, where it's month, day, year. So every time I see a 3, I think it was March. It's like, okay, how did I catch that one in, like, October? And then how did I catch the other one in March? How did this work? You know? But September, October, and November seems to be when I was busy with the Galar region. Ah, boy, this one. Level balls, by the way, we're used. I also like the rainbow the best, so that's why I chose that Alchemy to be in there. And did we already do Sinistea or not? I'm confused now. Now I'm kind of confused because, like, did we already do that Pokemon or not? Because I didn't really notice it. Dragofish! The fish is rending Pokemon. Yeah, I think we already did. So those are the special forms, which you can't really see at all. But they are, I promise you, they were actually easier to catch than I thought that they would be. Boo! Ah, yes, Zarud. By the way, the mythical Pokemon from Generation 6, 7, and 8 are legit. I got them legitimately. And technically... Oh, God, why are you so loud? Stop yelling. I don't like... Some of these Pokemon are super loud. I was it even happened when I was recording this stuff. I actually had the sound of my TV on. And my dog, Paldea, was in 2024 in June, in summer. But, like, my dog was barking at the TV to some of these things. Also, right now, to anyone who cares, nobody cares. I know nobody cares. But I am right now watching 2 things. This is not for reviews or anything, just something I enjoy to watch. Number 1 is Kitchen Nightmares from Gordon Ramsay. Apparently, here in the Netherlands at the moment, there are 3 episodes a day. Every work day, basically, so Monday through Friday, there's gonna be 3 episodes of Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, which is actually a lot of fun to watch. And I'm also watching Last Man Standing, which is a series that I would like to talk about, but I don't know how long until we switch to the next box. Well, that long, I guess. But Last Man Standing is a series that people online say is very right-wing because Tim Allen's character keeps complaining about Obama, Hillary Clinton, and all that stuff. But if you look at it, it is not right-wing at all. Because if you look at Eve, she goes into, like, military school. She joins the soccer team. She joins the football team. Like, those are not things that a madame, as the right-wing would call it, would do. They belong in the kitchen, according to them people. So, don't you call that show right-wing. Because it's not right-wing. Ah, yes, the divergent or convergent evolutions in that sense. Coat screw. Cloth has a long one. Also, hopefully you enjoyed the thumbnail. It took me actually a long time to think of that one. And I know it's basic. But, you know, sometimes basic works. Oh, hey, a new episode of Pokemon Horizons there today. Let's see here. What do we have? I don't know what happens in that episode. Let's talk about it together. What episode is it, though? Today, it's the 10th of January. The gang learns of Paradox Pokemon. And Liko, Roy, and Dot battle Gita together and win? That had better be a given win. What do you mean they beat Gita? What? They used, like, no wait, Gita used Glamora as well as her Pokemon that she used. Come on, dude, how did she lose? And people said that that Diantha was a weak one. Now, this one is even weaker. What is it with the who at the end? And why do the iron Pokemon have like a ticking clock in the background? Tick, 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 tick. And the gang in the next episode are gonna go to Area 0, apparently. Also, today is a new Dragon Ball Daima episode. I don't know what happens, though. I could go over to Twitter. I actually tried out Blue Sky, and I hate it. I hate it. It's so bad. Blue Sky is actually terrible. Ah, Sonic 3. Oh god, that person, no. I'm actually looking it up. I'm trying to find it. Maybe talk about Daima. I don't think they can get past the power of Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which is just insane that they did that. Oh, I love that scene where Shadow's like, don't tell me you got a catchphrase in Sonic 3. Oh, I love that movie so much. I love it. It's such a good movie. Best movie of 2023. And also, Assassin's Creed Shadows has been delayed until March. So that means I had to rearrange a bunch of stuff. I literally had to pull some Assassin's Creed stuff forward in order for it to happen. I hate that. So now it's March 20th that we will potentially look at Assassin's Creed Shadows. So let's hop straight into the alternate forms. I'm not gonna do like Alola forms and stuff like that. They will have their own section. These are just like alternate forms. You know, you got the Wormadam, you got the Deoxys, you got the Rotom, you got the Shellos. Like that. Because they also are included on this. After this, we'll get into the rest of them. All the Rotom forms. They were a little bit more annoying to get than you may think. Yeah. That Shaman was also very annoying to get because I had to play Legends Arceus twice, but I already did for, well, the female genie. I forgot the name. Enamorous, I think it was. But like the Rotom, you can't get Rotom in... I'm blanking here. You can't get the Rotom forms. Platinum. There you go. Wow. Okay, that took way too long. But yeah, also I caught the original genies from Black, White, and Black 2. Black and White, not Black 2. They were not in Black 2 and White 2. But, like in Platinum, you need an event in order to get the forms. So I had to get a couple of Rotoms from Platinum and then just kind of like send them forth and then they give them the forms. Ah, here are the other sizes of the pumpkins, I guess. Ah, the Zygarde. Why wasn't the fully formed Zygarde part of this? I like how they gave each Oricorio a different cry, because so far with the forms, they don't really have different cries up until like Alola, I guess. Ah, yes! The Miniors. The Minior Saga. All caught in fastballs, yes indeed. I did not breed these, actually. I caught them legitimately. And this is what you get for completing the decks. Yay! And here's the regular forms of Poltergeist and Sinisty. Ah, there you are, an Amorous. I was correct, it was an Amorous. That's the 4 family, I already got the 3 family done. Here we got the different colored of you and you, the fish, the sushi, I guess. Sushigiri. The gimme goal for Pokemon Go, which is the standing one and not the one in the chest. You are also the regular. And that's it. Let's go straight into Alola. Alola gang! Alola forms. Each of the different Alola forms are next. At the beginning of this, you already saw all the ID numbers, and there are a lot. Because the forms are the ones that really show how many games I really had to play. Because I basically had to play everything again in order to get all the forms done. Done. I've ruined that one. I'm also trying to keep swearing to a minimum. Because I want ads on this video. Nah, I'm not getting ads on this video. Or any video of that matter. That's never gonna probably happen. But I've made peace with that a long time ago. Ah, good old Farfetch'd. Ah, Mr. Mime. Ah, you people were very annoying to obtain. I did not like any of you people. Also, now we are at the Galarian forms. But yeah, I didn't like any of you people. The birds. They were so difficult to obtain. Mainly that Zapdos. Because that idiot just keeps on running. Also, Isui. A lot easier to obtain than, you know, you might have guessed. But yeah, now we're in the regional form section. Which we're actually almost done with already. Because Paldea didn't really introduce a lot of them. And I will say this. We got about another 14 minutes to finish up this section. All the Tauros and Whoopa! Ashcat Pikachu as well. I don't have all of them. I don't have the final one. I got all the other ones, but there's like one that I'm missing. And I don't remember which one it was, but I missed one and I can't get it anymore. Here we go. The gender change. Let's piss off the left. There you go. Let's piss off the left and say that yes, there do indeed exist gender changes. And these are all from the original games, as you can see with the Game Boy up there. But there are differences between men and women. Well, in Pokemon wise, there's only some. For some reason, they didn't give gender changes to all Pokemon or differences. They gave it to some Pokemon, which I can't understand why. I really don't get why they did that. I also just got finished watching Gordon Ramsay. In Dutch, it's actually called Gordon Ramsay War in the Kitchen. Instead of like Kitchen Nightmares. Big fan. I hate that they changed that back. But, and the other one, the 24-hour kitchen, is called like Gordon Ramsay War on the Kitchen on Tour or whatever. So yeah, there you go. A little bit of Dutch knowledge for you people. I hate Murkrow because of the sketch rate. Why did they give you lipstick? But like in the beginning of the first episode, there's this woman who talks about firing her customers. And I was like, how do you fire customers? She tells Gordon like, I'll fire you as a customer. I fired other people's customers. I'm like, how do you do that? Do I get a job to be a customer? I get a job to spend money at your establishment. Yeah, that sounds fun. Ah, yes. But like, that sounded funny to me. I fired customers. How do you fire a customer? I don't get it. Also weird that Nuzleaf has the gender differences, but Lombre doesn't. Kind of weird. Ah, Cameron. I like Numble's cry. Waka waka. Man, I'm kind of gonna dread editing this thing, but that is only for one specific reason. And that is editing in the, because I'm basically done with the editing. I've been editing in between recording this stuff. And the only thing that I still need to edit is, where is it? Here we go. Are like the ribbons. And I have to like look at every Pokemon specifically. There's a lot of Pokemon that have ribbons. A lot of them. So it's gonna take a while. So I have to grab my list. I actually printed out a lot of papers with like images of this as like a check mark list. I printed all of that stuff out because also the fact is Word kept crashing with how many pages I had. I don't know if I can find that. I don't know if it's a good idea to do that while recording. I'm not gonna. I love Snover, but it's not a good idea because it's like a lot of pages. It's like a big book that I made for this stuff. And the fun part is, it's not even completed yet, because I made some changes after my printer died, so RIP the printer. Can't win them all, can ya? Also, this was recorded yesterday evening. I actually got through this. I still can't believe how did... Unknown time. But how did I think that it would be a good idea? Like, how did I think that I would be able to get, like, 6 videos out of this? This is like 2 videos max. Come on, dude. I mean, I could technically get a 3rd, but that's gonna muddy things. So I think the way that I did it right now. M-N-O. My key. I don't know why the Q one looks like a key. It looks like a key to like this ancient door that you have to go down. That's what it looks like. Also, with the exclamation mark and question mark, I played through both Fire Red and Leaf Green to get that. Also, these forms are hacked, as you can see, technically, with the ID numbers. But they're not really hacked, because I caught these ones all legitimately. However, I have a power save for the 3DS, which has some codes on there. And you can change the form of Vivian. And I did that. I just activated that because I looked on the global link how to get Vivian, and everyone wanted Furfrou, which has different forms. And I hate that, because I can't get those without Pokemon Go. So I was like, this is my only way that I'm gonna... I got some from the global link. Not all of them, but some of them I got through the global link. Like the... Ah, yes, the Alchemy storyline. Here we go, boys. Here we go. My god, this took 2 years to complete. Now, I was dumb. Alright, I'll tell you exactly how to get through this. How you do this. Let me grab the... Max Raid Lair. I need info. Fine, Max Lair. What do you get out of this shit? Die Knight Ore. Alright, here we go. What you need to do is you need to go through the Max Raid a couple of times, get a bunch of Die Knight Ore. Also get yourself a one of the sweets that you can get in one of the 3 cafes in Galar. And then go to the Cramomatic and put in like 1 sweet, and then the rest needs to be Die Knight Ore. And then you can get one of 3 sweets. Either the strawberry, or the ribbon, or the star. That is how you get the ribbon. Don't do what I did, which is basically wait for the... there's a guy in the Crown Tundra. It's a hiker guy, and he will trade watts for like a sweet, but he has a special item like once a day, and only one of them. Don't do that. Use the Cramomatic, and also get as many of the sweets that you can from the cafe. Just do that a lot. Complete the alchemy line through the cafe, and then get the ribbon and star sweets from the Cramomatic. If I had done that, I would have been done with this faster. But I didn't know that could happen. So I spent 2 years. Oh. Okay, actually, no. 1 year. I thought it was 2. It was 1 year. I see the date right there. So 1 year. Getting these. I was so happy to be done with them. I hated doing these Pokemon so much. But I'm done. I have every form. I don't have the shiny one. Alright, our friend of 1 letter. Here are all of N's Pokemon, which you can only get through the memory link in Black 2 and White 2, except for 1, which you can get in all of the games, which is the Zorua. But outside of that, every other one you can only get through the, what was it called? The memory link. And I did that. Alright, here's another explanation. Cross-generational evolutions. What are these type of Pokemon? These are Pokemon that originally came from one game and evolved in a different one. For example, Mr. Mime, Galarian version from Sinnoh. Or you have like Crobat from Kanto. Or you have like Blossom from Kanto. And everyone else in Johto from Kanto. but that kind of stuff. I thought it would be a fun thing to do. To basically have a Pokemon that you catch in one generation, and that evolves in like another generation, and just kind of go forward with that. However, this was difficult to do, because I had to catch all these Pokemon in like the Kanto and Johto games, and then trade them over to like Ultra Sun, and then I had to like evolve them, but for some of these I didn't have the evolution items, so I wasn't really too happy about that one. I had to play through the games a couple of times in order to get the evolution items, but I did it, so these are all the cross-generational evolutions that are available so far. And hopefully I can line up the speech that I'm doing well enough with the video. But yeah. Big fan. Big fan of doing this. This is actually a really cool idea. I may have actually taken this from Birdkeeper Toby, but I don't really remember. The only thing I know I jacked from him was the special Pokemon, which I also kind of streamlined a bit in my opinion, because I wanted it to be my way. Because also he has like a Cleffa from like the Pokewalker, which I'm never gonna get. Mr. Rhyme from Sinnoh. The only Pokemon in Sinnoh. Why do you always yell we're there? But the only one who was actually able to be a cross-gen evolution in, what was it called? Ah, come on, faster, faster, faster. From, in the Galar. Alright, here we go. These Pokemon. You have no idea how many times I replayed Pokemon Sword and Shield in order to get to the G-Max stuff. Because I replayed it for every single one of these Pokemon. They may all have the same ID number, but that's because I caught them in one game. But I replayed Pokemon Sword and Shield, or maybe, I think it was mainly Shield, so many times. And each time it was for one G-Max Pokemon. I just kept doing it until I had every Pokemon G-Max, with the G-Max factor. I thought that would have been a cool thing to do. And it was, but it meant I had to play this game about 35 times. And basically what that means is I had to beat the third gym leader 35 times in order to be able to get enough so I can give everyone the stuff, because I'm not resetting the max soup things. I'm just gonna, or the max mushrooms then. I'm just gonna go and play that 35 times. Not all of these. Some of these were actually caught in max raids. But you have no idea how exhausting this was. But I did it because I wanted to do it. Alright. Here we are. Special Pokemon. These are the starter Pokemon that you got given by Professor Birch. These next two are from Pokemon Coliseum. These two next two are from XD. The special Pokemon. Here we got a Gengar from Platinum. We got the, obviously, from the Sport Ball stuff. Look, I can't keep up with this, okay? I'm sorry, I can't keep up with this. I could technically explain it, but it takes way too long. So you just have to understand, like, you kind of need to look at the... These come from the Dream Radar. These legendary Pokemon come from Dream Radar. Demo Glalie. I can't get Steelix. Demo Greninja. The Raichu is the surfing Raichu that you get for getting the high score on all the islands with Mantine Surf. And then these are the totem Pokemon. There you go. And then the Rayquaza that you saw earlier was from the Heart Gold Soul Silver, where you need both of the legendary Pokemon and then you can unlock it. And here's me bragging about shinies. There you go. That's the finale of this whole thing. So there you go. That's it. That's all. 4 boxes of shinies. Yay, shinies! I did it. There you go. I'm done. All right. And that was my list, people, of everything I got. It was fun and actual hell to go through, okay? I know the Vivians are kind of, I guess you could say, hacked, thanks to the power saves thing. And I know, like, you have, like, Genesect, you got Victini, which are Pokemon that I personally can't obtain legitimately in Pokemon games yet, because they gave me Meloetta, they gave me Keldeo, so maybe they'll give me Genesect and Victini as well. But outside of that, it's mainly just the Vivians, because I was gonna do it legitimately. I'm gonna be honest here, I was gonna do that legitimately, but the problem is, I couldn't do it legitimately, because of the fact that when you go onto the global link on the phone version of Pokemon Home. I thought that would be the best way to do it. I searched up Vivian, and the people were asking for Furfrou, and I was like, oh, hey, yeah, that's gonna be easy. Yeah, I didn't know about Furfrou forms being able to be transferred, but exclusively from Pokemon Go. By the way, I don't have all the Furfrous. However, I'm gonna add a little bit of an extra thing in here, because there are also Pokedex Pokemon. So let me grab my list. I got it. I got the whole list, alright? I forgot to do the Pokedex info. I forgot I also had to do that. So, we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna do that one a little bit off the cuffs. We're gonna do that for the live recording itself. We're gonna just go to all Pokemon. Oh, how does it feel to have a completed dex? So, starting off, these are Pokemon that cannot be in Pokemon Home without, you know, well, they can't be in Pokemon Home except for the Furfrou, which I'm not gonna go through Pokemon Go in order to catch that. I don't like Pokemon Go. But here we go. We got the Sun form, you got the Water form, or Rainy form, and we got the Snowy form for you. Then we have the Primal. Seems like the next one will be Cherim, which I really wish I could just keep in this form, because I like this form more. Then obviously we have the obvious Pokemon with the Alga, Origin form, Palkia, Origin form. And then also Giratina, Origin form. And we have every single one of the Arceuses that exist. All of them. This was not easy to get, but it was all of them. Mainly that one. Next up, we got the Darmanitan Zen Mode form. And just so that I don't have to go back later on, here we have the Galarian Darmanitan Zen Mode form as well. Oh wait, no, on my list that one was actually the next one. Oops. Anyway, we got White Kyurem and Black Kyurem. My favorite of the Kyurem. We also have the Pirouette form for Meloetta. And obviously we got the Drives of the Genesect. Next up, we have the forms of the Furfrou. As you can see, all the beautiful forms that Furfrou has. I may not have it in Pokemon Home because I hate Pokemon Go. And I really hate Pokemon Go. But I do have it here. Next up, obviously, we have the Blade form, Aegislash. We also have active form Xerneas, which I really wish this was just the regular form and there was no neutral mode. We also have completed Zygarde, which for some reason you can't send over. You can send over the 10% form, but you can't send over the complete form, which made me very upset because I really wanted that one. So what if small fish became big fish? We also have all of the Silvally forms as well, modeled after Arcus himself. Fantastic looking. To anyone wondering how you get these forms transferred, the way that I understand this is you need to have it in the original games. So, you know, the Alola games. The forms in the Pokedex, and then if you transfer them to Bank, it will also transfer to the Bank Pokedex, and then it will transfer over to Home through the, if you transfer from Bank to Home, I think it will transfer that as well. I'm not fully sure how that works, but I know that there is a way to do it. I'm not good at explaining this. Anyway, busted! Because I cheated a little bit. I got busted. Here we got... Oh, wait, no, these are the Necrozma forms. Oh, I was about to be scared. I knew I had you people in my decks. I know it, but I thought they were you forms. Oh, I almost had a heart attack that you wouldn't believe. We also have this. And this Pikachu form was very difficult to obtain. Thank you, Hop. Finally, you had a use. Because I actually got this through Hop. I tried it for a while with my own Cramorant, but he just didn't want to grab a Pikachu. And then I had a battle with Hop, and he had that. Anyway, Noise Face as skill. We also got Hungrimer. We have the Crown Sword. And the Crown Shield. And the Tournament. We also have the Ice Rider and the Shadow Rider. I like the Ice Rider more, but to be honest, name-wise, I like the Shadow Rider the most. And here we have the Hero form, which obviously is inspired by Elemental Heroes. And I don't want to hear anything differently from you guys. It is inspired by Elemental Heroes from Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't care, even if it's not. We got the Water, Fire, and Rock forms. And then next up, we got the Terastal and the Stellar forms. Now I gotta do this all over again, because we have Mega Venusaur, Mega Charizard X, Mega Charizard Y, Mega Blastoise, Mega Weedy, Mega Pidgeot, Mega Alakazam, Mega Slowbro, Mega Gengar, Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Pinsir, Mega Gyarados, Mega Aerodactyl, Mega Mewtwo X, and why? Tell me why? Mega Ampharos. I don't know how hair gives you dragon typing, but sure, why not, I guess. Mega Steelix, Mega Scizor, Mega Heracross, Mega Houndoom, Mega Tyranitar, Mega Sceptile, Mega Blaziken, Mega Swampert, Mega Gardevoir, Mega Sableye, and Mega Mawile, Mega my boy Aggron. I love this Pokemon so much. And Mega Medicham, Mega Manectric, Mega Sharpedo, Mega Camerupt, Mega Altaria, Mega Bayonet, Mega Absol, Mega Glalie. Too bad the last never got a Mega Evolution, sadly enough. Mega Salamence, Mega Metagross, Mega Latias, Mega Latios, Mega Slifer the Sky Dragon, Mega Mommy, Mega Garchomp. We got Mega Lucario, Mega Abomasnow. We cannot forget Mega Galaze, Mega Audino, and for some reason, the only Mega of Kalos. Why? Someone tell me why. This is the only Mega Evolution that Kalos got. For crying out loud, this is the region that introduced this stupid stuff. Anyway, that's the list. There we go. Alright, fantastic. We're done. I've shown now everything. I forgot about the Pokédex stuff, but I remembered when I talked about Furfrou. However, yeah, I got everything. I am so happy about this because of the fact that that means that I'm done for now. I am officially a Pokemon master. I don't care what the anime says. The fact that the anime made me cry at the end, which was not a good thing. Because they basically took everything Ash did and threw it away. Because every Pokemon that Ash caught doesn't really matter. Every badge Ash got doesn't really matter. Every time Ash participated in the league doesn't really matter. Anytime, when he did the battle for tier, doesn't matter. When he won the champion and became the champion of the world, it doesn't really matter. None of them mattered. All he had to do was become friends with all the Pokemon in the world. So, basically, nullifying everything that has happened before. No! I say no! What a Pokemon Master is someone who did what I did. If you've done everything that I have done, you are now Pokemon Master. And anything else that you can do is technically counted as optional. Because I can't do it, or I don't wanna. Because I don't wanna get a Battle Tower streak. I don't want to get that stuff, especially not in the newer games because the people are strong. Difficult to get those ribbons, so I decided not to do it. And because of the fact that my Sceptile has every single ribbon from the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire contest, that means that technically in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I could potentially get the special ribbon from the Pokemon contest. The problem is I have to participate in that thing, and I don't wanna because it's horrible, and I hate everything about it. And I'm not even talking about the contest. This time I'm talking about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Those games are actually horrible, and I don't want to play them ever again in my life. I will play Platinum 20 times in a row rather than that, because that is a horrible thing to do. But there you go. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you've done these challenges before, you can comment it down below. Tell me about it. I would like to hear about your conquest. I don't know if I'll be making another one of these. Maybe I'll make a little bit of an update video every time we get to the next one. I was also planning on making this like a 6-parter. But then as I was scrolling through, it turned out that part 1 was going to be like 7 minutes long. Because that is how long it took for me to get from Bulbasaur to Celebi. And I was like, oh boy, I need to shorten this. I need to make this less parts in that sense. So I make it 2 parts. I also think it's fitting the way that I did it. I'm very happy. Editing this might be very difficult, but we'll get there when we get there, right? But I'm very happy to anyone who has watched this. And also, this is the first thing, technically, that I'm recording in the year. So, Happy New Year. I haven't said that on this channel yet because everything I recorded and that's everything that you will see for a while will be coming out, no, cut, that was recorded, last year. This is the first stuff that is actually recorded this year. And also, I apologize for all the cuts that I will be making over the course of this these segments of Pokemon Home. Sadly enough, I have no control over the way that I talk. Sadly enough, I have ADHD, and that kind of ruins everything for me because it's like my brain is all over the place and I get distracted too easily. Stop moving, Arrow! But I'm very happy with the fact that I'm finally done. I am a Pokemon Master until who knows when, because I thought actually you will hear me talk about that throughout the entirety of Pokemon White 2. And the Pokemon game that comes out after that, about the fact that I'm still a believer. You might even hear it throughout GTA 5, which will come out more towards the end of the year, where I talk about the fact that I'm still convinced that Pokemon Legends ZA will come out early 2025. Yeah, I have changed my stance on that one. It wasn't easy to do, but I did it because of the fact that, well, we don't even have another trailer yet. We got a trailer back in the day. Back in, I don't know when. February 27th, 2024. They haven't given us anything. And to anyone who's like, oh, but what about rushing? I don't care. They shouldn't have revealed the game last year. They should have revealed the game this year. Simple as that. They should not have revealed anything last year. That is the thing that makes me so upset. Also, to all the Pokemon fans who are watching this, I have some very special plans coming out at the end of March. I will say the release date is probably going to be March 31st. It's going to be the first video of my series of reviewing every single Pokemon anime episode over the next 10 years. But still, I'm going to do it twice a week starting on March 31st. And if I can actually make those things at a reasonable rate, I will also add a third one in next year when we get to the Johto region, obviously. So I'm very excited to get started with that. I actually have already started that because I am right now in the process of recording a Pokemon playthrough, Pokemon Yellow specifically. And that one is not going to go on this channel. That one will be exclusively recorded. And there's a lot of work that goes into that one. But it's going to be exclusively recorded for Pokemon anime episode reviews. So stay tuned for that over on the APR channel. Link in the description and at the end of the video. And I think with that, I can officially call it a day. So, thank you all so very much for watching. And I do hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you did, please like button, subscribe if you're new if you're not already, turn on notifications, and don't forget to check out the APR channel. Link to the description and at the end of the video. And I hopefully will be seeing you all very soon, as in tomorrow, for the Pokemon White 2 Let's Play on this channel, which will be part of Pokemon Shadows. Last time we left Sinnoh, and now we're heading over to the Unova region to continue our journey to become the very strongest trainer ever. And that Let's Play is actually going to take over 3 months to beat. So, with the whole daily uploads, yeah, that's going to take a while. So, I hope I will be seeing you guys for that Let's Play. I put a lot of effort into it. There's a lot of thought that came out of that. I will say this. I have never had to redo teams as much as I did in Unova. The Unova was the most difficult region to make my team because I was a big fan of everyone. And I kind of, at some point, everyone was like, at some point, I had each of the starters commanding like 5 different teams. That's how bad it got. Alright? I had Emboar with every single water type Pokemon that you can get in Unova. I had everyone. Literally. I have potentially forgotten. I haven't, but I have forgotten how many teams I have actually used and what my actual team is going to be. That's how bad it got. But I did it. I got through that. So hopefully you guys will see that tomorrow. And yeah, that's the end. So there you go. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Pokemon White 2. Well, Pokemon Shadows White 2. Bye!